board here, and I think that would be a great message to send out to the fans.
St Johnstone manager Tommy Wright says it's totally wrong to suggest the struggles of the national team are due to a poor standard in the Premiership. Scotland started Euro 2020 qualifying with defeating Kazakhstan before an unconvincing win in San Marino. Wright says Scotland have to look at themselves rather than blaming other factors. UEFA President Alexander Seferin has said it's a disaster that England players were racially abused during their Euro 2020 qualifier against Montenegro last night. Chants were directed at several players, including Danny Rose, in Podgorica during England's 5-1 win. European football's governing body has charged Montenegro for racist behaviour, and the case will be heard in May. While Troy Townsend, who's from the anti-racism campaign group Kick It Out, says expelling Montenegro from Euro qualification would send the right message.
Is closing the stadium for a game that's not going to be against England worthy, or is expulsion more worthy? I'm saying now that if we're going to really show that we are challenging, and I say we because I'm part of the football industry, so if the governing bodies are really going to show their
Parliament is slim.
The former leader of Scottish Labour, Kezia Dugdale, has told Edinburgh Sheriff Court that a tweet by a pro-independence blogger was homophobic. She said she believed the comment by Stuart Campbell implied gay people were lesser because it suggested they couldn't have children. He's suing the MSP for £25,000 after she criticised him in a newspaper column. Mr Campbell said he was a long-time advocate of equal rights. Just over a third of Scots are confident the justice system gives sentences which fit the crime. The figure is revealed in an annual survey, which also suggests there's been a 16% drop in crime in the past 12 months. Our Home Affairs correspondent, Regal Alderson, reports.
This survey collated more than 5,500 interviews reflecting people's experiences of crime. With only 38% of adults were confident in sentences passed by courts, will concern ministers who want judges and sheriffs not to jail offenders for less than a year. Respondents largely supported alternative community sentences, but a quarter believe this puts the public at risk of crime. The survey, which includes crimes not reported to police, reflects official statistics showing a consistent reduction in crime since the early 1990s. 12% of adults said they experienced a crime last year, down from 20% a decade ago, and a higher rate than in England and Wales.
A third of banks in Scotland have closed since 2010, according to analysis by the consumer group Which. It says 610 bank and building society branches have shut. Which has also highlighted an increase in the rate of cash point closures, 290 in Scotland last year. Banks have previously cited the public switch to digital banking, but the Deputy Scottish Secretary of the Unite Union, Mary Alexander, told this programme the move from cash is problematic.
We really need to think about what is happening in our communities, about financial inclusion, about all the people that do rely on cash, and I'm one of them, because I think we shouldn't forget that people have a choice, and some people choose to use cash, and it's not all about digital.
The Scottish Government has asked for a full account of how public money is being spent on the Cairnborn Mountain Snow Sports Centre near Abermore. Last year, the private operator of the site went bust. Highlands and Islands Enterprise was forced to step in and a new company was set up. The matter was raised at Holyrood today, following a BBC investigation. BBC Radio Scotland News.
And Christopher Blanchett can tell us what's coming up weather-wise, Lou.
Hi, Mark. Well, not a lot, so I thought we'd have a bit of trivia, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
It's, how many years ago today do you think it was that we started the first daily BBC weather broadcast on the radio?
Wow.
96. Oh. Yeah, been doing it a long time. Not me personally.
Yeah, you look it.
Thanks too much. Now, weather. Not an awful lot going on, as I said. Quite a lot of cloud around, generally dry. A few spots of light rain around, certainly across western parts of the country. Drizzly more than anything, but most of us will have had a dry day. Although the rain a little more persistent across the far north and northern. And as we head through the course of this evening and overnight, it remains largely dry, largely cloudy. High pressure centred towards the south of the UK is keeping things fairly settled, but we are on the periphery of it.